Such a pretty garden, such a pretty garden. No devices, please. Renato, what's going on there, people? Jets Nation. Jets are looking good this year, man. 82. TY. We're going to talk about the new. What's up, Linda? Brian. Oh, man, I don't have my little thing. I got a brand new tripod. I spent a little money on this one, guys, because I saw all of these guys at MPS 19 using their phones too. But they had these really crazy, like, they had buttons on them. I don't know if that kind of controls it. I don't know, man. But spend $25. I got a good one, but I think it's in my car or my truck. What's up, William? John Rice. All right, guys. So I want to answer a couple questions about Milwaukee's new. Now, really, this is the only thing I got. I got some of the carbide bits also. We'll talk about that. But really, only thing I really got to take home from MPS 19. I actually got two pairs of the glasses here. But these are both the same. Maybe I won't even open these. But, so these are the new Milwaukee safety glasses, all right? Now, they come in a couple different models. Some have, now they all have anti-fog. They all have the scratch-proof lenses. Yep, some are tinted, right? I got a couple questions asking if they were polarized. Again, these are safety glasses. They're not really, like sunglasses and stuff. Now, where, or maybe, actually, I don't know, to be honest with you, but maybe there are some safety glasses out there that kind of act as both, where they're, a safety glass and obviously, more of a casual type where, like I said, they might be polarized or stuff. But these are not available with the polarized feature. The price point on them, excuse me, are anywhere from $29 to $59, okay? Depending on what you get. Okay, now, what I'm taking is maybe just this pair alone would be $29, and maybe they added another $10 in for the insert. They really haven't released anything about the pricing, so that's really just from someone telling me who, again, has a little bit more knowledge about this stuff. But they're going to be available. I'm going to try to find out some more stuff about pricing. I'm going to put it in the description. It's been kind of vague, but they have kind of released almost all the prices for everything. I just really could not find the prices for these glasses anywhere. And if you know, by any means, you can always write it in the comments. But, again, yep. And right there, you can kind of see the model. MTZ87 plus U6. So this little foam insert is, I tell you, these are really comfortable glasses. If you have to wear them all day. The thing with the DeWalts is they're super cheap, right? I use the DeWalt's actually, but if I wear them for a long time, they actually start to hurt my ears and my head. But again, that's what you get for $6. But also, DeWalt kind of makes some better ones. Also, I don't want to say they're all cheap, but you can get certain DeWalt glasses. I'm telling you, you go on Amazon. I think they were like at some point like $4.99. Okay. So these are going to be a little bit pricier, but you know, obviously they don't have the anti-fog, the anti-scratch lenses. And you guys saw the video. So these are some tough glasses. They shot a little metal, little piece of metal with some really rugged edges on it out of this machine from probably around 3 or 4 feet away. And if you saw the video, little metal shrapnel, right? That, you know, just come flying. And it did a direct hit right around here. And the lens, obviously it didn't go through the lens. It didn't even crack the lens. You just got like a little bubble there. So, you know, obviously I don't have all, I have the video you guys can kind of check out to see all the different models. But again, this is another category that Milwaukee is getting into. So definitely, you know, it was a very relaxed event this year. I didn't have, my plane didn't come in until pretty late on Wednesday. So I kind of missed that whole tour of their new corporate center there. So I was able to pretty much relax on Wednesday and just have a couple drinks with the buddies there. But, you know, Thursday was, you know, very laid back. They kind of changed things up this year. You know, they made smaller groups, and it definitely wasn't, I don't think, as big. I think they kind of, whether they didn't invite as many people or just people couldn't come, I'm not really sure. But they had much smaller groups this year, and again, it gave you a lot of time at these stations. So it was really, really, you know, you would go to a station, you'd see a brand new, you know, product, and obviously they had the rep talk about it, introduce it and everything, but, you know, as soon as it was over, they were there to answer questions. You could film, take pictures, and you didn't really have to feel rushed. Actually, they gave you almost a little bit too much time. But yeah, it was definitely a great experience. And, you know, I got a lot of questions and comments during the live feeds. You just hold on. You know, this isn't coming out. This ain't coming out. You know, there's a lot of stuff brewing. All right. So you just hold on. Hold on. Hold on. But as for the glasses, guys, you know, what can I say? They're I really liked the tinted ones. And they had like a totally different style. It was kind of like obviously it was just, I don't know what their kind of glasses they're called. I'm not really a glasses kind of guy. I mean, I wear sunglasses, but you know, more of there's no plastic underneath. It's just like a lens, kind of like the stealth glasses. They had a stealth pair of glasses that also had the clear frames, and they had the tinted frames. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Kind of like there's nothing here. It's just the actual frame, and they're kind of like, you know, stealth looking. They had a couple models of them, but obviously we'll know more when the release date is. What's up, Shaka? My brother. Where you know your Ryobi sucks. And I got some good information on the Ryobi fan. I might have to I'll tell you, I get a lot of questions about, you know, there's really no new fan out. And that was the one thing I was really shocked at. And again, a lot of, you know, I must have heard from so many people, multi-tool. Now, I also thought a multi-tool because it just made sense, right? They don't have a brushless multi-tool, but I had a lot of people, I talked to a Milwaukee rep. They said they're definitely coming out with it. I'm like, I don't really know how he would know that. because, you know, you don't understand how under wraps they keep this stuff. But yeah, so that was one tool. But, you know, I was really surprised about the fan, especially now that we're kind of seeing it on sale. You know, discounted. They're starting to throw it into some of these combo kits. So who knows? You know, that's something that you could still be kind of released along the way. You know, it doesn't really have to be like an MPS related type accessory. So you never know. I wouldn't count on it though this year. But that was one that I was a little shocked at. But the foam insert, guys, again, is a really nice touch. And again, it really makes the glasses so much comfortable. You know, style-wise, you know, you definitely do not want to wear these as, like, if you take out the little foam insert here, right? And you kind of want to rock with these as, like, sunglasses, it ain't going to work. You will look foolish. All right? Now, I don't know about the stealth model, but I can tell you, a couple of us were kind of wearing these and did not look too appetizing. All right, so these are basically safety glasses, and safety glasses, you know, that's it, right? You know, those DeWalt glasses that I kind of wear, you can get away with wearing them also kind of as like a sunglass type of thing. You know, sometimes I forget to change glasses and I'm at the baseball game wearing my DeWalt, you know, safety glasses. I would be getting a lot of stares if I was rocking with these. All right, so let's just put it that way. But the insert, guys, super simple. You got these two little holes in the corners of the glasses, and you got these two little tabs on the end here. And I'm thinking, obviously, you can buy these separately. These are probably going to come in like a 3-pack, maybe, because you could probably go through these, you know, pretty quick. I wouldn't say pretty quick, but I can, you know, just buying one of them, maybe. But I wouldn't be surprised if they come in like a 3-pack. But they really just click right in there, guys. Just click. And then, you know, the other side. Once you get one side in, the other side, you kind of have to bend the lens a little bit to kind of get it in there. And I can't see anything. Where was the other hole? Oh, it's right there. All right. So, kind of have to bend the frame a little bit and just snap it in. And that's it. You're ready to go. So, super easy. Obviously. And again, just really comfortable with this little foam insert here is all I can say. But again, if you're going to, you know, you're looking to kind of get these as a dual purpose type of safety glass, that stealth model, again, might be something you can get away with, but these, you will look like a nerd. All right? A book smart nerd. But if you like that look, I mean, you can go with it. But as you can see, but, you know, very stylish. You got the little Milwaukee logo on both sides. But the amount of protection that you're going to get with these guys is a lot better than, you know, some of these other safety glasses. Yeah. And again, the anti-fog lens. So again, you're going to pay more. And you're going to pay more because it says this on it. But, you know, yeah. You know, like I said, they could be as low as $19.99. You know? I looked. They kind of give us this little PDH at the end where they kind of have all the prices to kind of let you guys know, and the release dates. And I could not find one on these glasses, unfortunately. But like I said, they'll range from like $29 to $59. I got a feeling if they sell these without the little insert, they might be like $19.99, or even if they are $29.99 to start, I'm sure you're going to be able to get them at some point for like $20, which, you know, don't really break the bank too much. But again, the actual safety features of these glasses really are awesome, and the comfortability of them are absolutely. I was trying to rock with these for a little bit because they were so comfortable, but I just really looked, unappetizing. So I kind of went back to my Oakleys there. But yeah, oh, absolutely. For now, professional tradesmen use the Ryobi or the DeWalt for their battery nailers. I put my Ryobi tool. Aaron Banks, what's up, buddy? DeWalt for their battery nailers. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, not many are using the Ryobi. I mean, they might be using the Brad nailer. And it matters what you're doing. But yeah, DeWalt right now, um, and those tariffs, that's one thing no one's really talked about. I kind of talk to the people at Tool Barn a little bit while we were on the bus, and they kind of, we all kind of noticed that, a little bit of the pricing kind of went up a little bit. And, they were, someone was quick to say, yeah, the tariffs are really starting to kick in on some of this stuff, guys. So hopefully we can kind of get that straightened out there at some point. But yeah, and that's right, String Bean. Whatever, whatever works for you. Nightbird. A fuel, yeah, I talked about that, Shaka. Yeah, pretty, oscillating tool. Yeah. But that's one of the tools that, I mean, not too many people are really using, so I don't know. Yeah, it would have been, it just makes sense, right? You know, and there really wasn't that many, and I kind of answered that during the live stream during, because, those, oh man, no this, no that, no this, no that. In the last 2 years that I've been at the symposium, guys, they have released more freaking tools. Um, they started the Packout, right? From zero 2 years ago to being the biggest system in the world right now. I talked about it a few weeks ago. You guys do not understand how big the Packout segment of Milwaukee has become. This is, I mean, you're going to see so much stuff with this Packout stuff. We kind of talked about it. Actually, during one of the videos, one of the reps said, "Yeah, tell your fans who watch, tell us what kind of tools you would like to see comboed in the Packout boxes." And I know a lot of you guys are throwing your comments under there, but that's a whole nother line or segment or platform that Milwaukee's probably going to start hitting. And I would not be surprised by this Christmas. You're going to start seeing a lot of these combo kits, including these Packout boxes. But getting back to my point, they release so many new, I mean, everything is, Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 4. So, the oscillating tool kind of made sense. It's been out for, 6 years, and it's still, you don't have a brushless option with it. So, was a little surprised, but, nothing really surprises me at these events. But yeah, the one thing I was really like, yeah, you got it. It would be that fan. Some sort of fan. I was thinking maybe even coming out, kind of like that air cannon. Maybe they would have something kind of in between, a more compact air cannon type of tool or fan. And we didn't see her, unfortunately. I'm so deep in DeWalt. Yeah, no, listen, guy. Like I said, whatever works for you. DeWalt is, I say it all the time, and I think they still are number one. But obviously, they're number one tool company in the world. Many hospital buildings, stadiums, bridges have been made with DeWalt tools in this country over the past 50 years. So their stuff is fine. You'll be fine with DeWalt. But You got to go with what you like, you know? And basically, like I say, I've been saying it for a long time now, you really can't compete in this market with all the competition, right? And there's new people coming in every, obviously not too many premium brands, but you got now, like, you got the Tack Life, you got like Skill, right? Skill, Tepco, you got like, but you got Bosch, Makita, DeWalt, obviously Milwaukee, you know, Hitachi, Metabo. You want to put, Craftsman in there. I mean, you got a lot of competition, so you really can't make crap. Rigid. You can even rigid Ryobi. So to make garbage and to think that you're going to sell tools, it's not going to work. Now, obviously, some are better than others. Some might have a little bit more features than the other and stuff like that. But, if you're comfortable using DeWalt, you're comfortable using Makita, you're comfortable using Rigid, keep doing it. I want DeWalt 12. Yeah, we got the new DeWalt 12 volt Extreme going to be coming out exclusively at Lowe's also, people. Now, some people have asked about that. Now, I honestly think it's kind of going to be like probably a month, maybe 6 weeks to 8 weeks where, they'll be exclusive at Lowe's maybe. Maybe not even that long. Maybe like a month. I don't know. Probably 4 to 8 weeks. And then you should start to see them kind of everywhere, whether on Amazon or Home Depot or, your Acme Tools. But I guess they kind of signed something with Lowe's. Who knows? But yeah, so that's really it, guys. So you have another option out there for your safety glasses. Obviously, the lawn care people who, really rely on these, and obviously other trades, pretty much every other trade. They knew they were not in this market, and there was a lot of money obviously to be made in the safety glass segment. So they came out with a lot of, usually, you start like a new line, you come out with 3 or 4, and they came out with a lot. Now, obviously, most of them, and you got the little logo inside there too, by the way. See that? Is it on that side too? No, you only have it on one side there. That Milwaukee little logo built right into the plastic. But they came out with a lot of different styles and a lot of different models, a lot of different frames. So they're really, these have been tested for well over a year, I was told. So people have been using them out in the streets, obviously giving feedback. And, out of all the new tools and all the exciting tools, this is not really exciting. But I can tell you Milwaukee is very, very excited about their safety glass line. So I don't know if they got information on how big of a market it is, but they are very set on these safety glasses, right? This is going to be a market that they're going to really invest in, I was told. Obviously you saw the hard hats, right, with the visor attachment and, all the attachments. And that's just the first hard hat. They plan on coming out with a lot of different ones. So we'll have to see what happens with that. Obviously, there's some lighting that's made just for the hard hat. No new lights was a big surprise to me also. Now, obviously, there was some, battery powered and the red lithium, the, USB stuff. But, no 18 volt or new 12 volt lights. So it definitely, but, there's a lot of stuff that happened that you're just going to have to wait. And I think that's kind of the big part of it. But, oh yeah, Michael C., good point. Yep, especially with this foam insert. Because it can really, I mean, this is great, guys. I mean, You don't know how many pairs of safety glasses that I have, and people who are in lawn care that watch this know what I'm talking about. You know, you're wearing your safety glasses, but stuff still hits your eyes, even though you're wearing glasses, because underneath, right, you got that little section around this big where you know and obviously it depends on what safety glasses you use. All right, I'm just talking about the few pairs that I have, whether it's my DeWalt's, and I really like this company's, but Edge. You guys know Edge glasses. I had a pair of Edges for a long time, and I used them as sunglasses too. I loved them, but they eventually broke. But Edge makes some really style. They're probably one of the top two or three safety glass companies out there. Edge. But still, stuff kind of gets under there and can, kind of you get dirt or rocks coming at you. But with this little insert here, I mean, it's pretty much flush against your face. So it's really hard for debris to get underneath there. Again, you kind of look a little weird, but if you really want that protection, again, you saw that piece of shrapnel coming in there at crazy amount of speed, and this will protect. And with the anti-fog, again, a lot of humidity out there. Yeah, absolutely. And some people were asking if they were polarized. You never know, they might actually come out with something like that, in their Gen 2. But as of now that I know of, there's no polarized lens offerings. But that's about it, people. Also be great. Yep. All right, guys. So I'm going to check out of here. Probably be at the Depot or Lowe's tonight. I'm hoping. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. But we got playoff baseball. That's why I haven't really been on live too much. And kind of getting back. I've actually had to work through the rain today. Just because I've been a couple days behind going to that symposium. But we're all kind of caught up. So we will be back. Andrew. All right, Renato. I don't know. I actually looked at all the features that they sent us on these glasses. And, obviously it said, anti-fog. Kind of talked about the inserts and, the protection. I didn't see anything about them being polarized. But if it was something that was announced, I kind of missed that station. If you guys saw the video, I kind of ran over. And when I ran over, they already kind of did that shrapnel test. So I'm like, yeah, can you do it again? And they're like, yeah, we'll do it at the end. So I kind of caught the second half of it. But no, I don't think so. But it wouldn't kind of make sense, especially for those higher priced glasses. But I'm going to try to find the PDF and see what they have there. The tinted version. Oh, okay. Let's find yourself one of those chainsaws. Yeah, the tinted, they didn't. Yeah, the tinted ones, I didn't really. Those are, especially that stealth pair. Like, that would definitely be the pair I would kind of get. Now, obviously, when they're tinted, you would definitely need that polarized feature more. A lot of people, they actually need the polarized lenses to actually see, right? So, yeah, I wouldn't be actually surprised, but I couldn't find any information on it. But I'm going to go back and see. But if you heard it, and you might have watched someone else's videos and they kind of talked about it, I don't think they're in mine. But it kind of makes sense at that price point. Like I said, there's kind of like a wide range. So it does make sense. The tinted, agreed, great for dry. Yeah. No, I mean, like I said, guys, these are so comfortable with that little foam insert. But, you know, there's a lot of nice safety glasses out there. But again, you know, Milwaukee's smart. You know, they know that there's just die hard Milwaukee people. I mean, I see it every day on Instagram. I can post a picture of a DeWalt, a Makita, you know, Impact. Oh yeah, 200 likes. That's great. I put a picture of a Milwaukee tape measure, like the Auto Connect, and it gets like 1,200 likes. So like Milwaukee is just, you know, they invested in this whole marketing into, you know, just crazy. They invested into social media, and it's kind of paid off in a big way for them. Blitz 67, what's up? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna maybe I'll put some of the stuff I find. What I'm gonna do in the description too. Again, it's kind of new, right? They don't. It's not even announced. I don't even know if I can. You know, I'm really not even supposed to post anything until I get an announcement on it. But I think with the symposium stuff, it's fair game at this point, obviously. But I'm gonna see what kind of information I can find out. But yeah, and the tips. The one thing too about the these are not hard, and that's the one thing about the DeWalt that just kind of hurts my ear. Obviously, it's like a solid plastic. You know, you can't bend them or anything. I mean, look at this, guys. So this will kind of like mold around, you know, your head. Some people got those skinny heads. Some people have those big heads, big ears, small ears. You know, this will kind of adhere to your personal characteristics, as you can see. So, nice glasses, guys. That's all I can say. You guys are going to have to make the decision, you know, if you guys want to invest in them or not. But someone might. Big head. Jeff's Comp, what's up, buddy? This guy's from the Ukraine. What's up? The Ukraine. But, all right, guys. So, hopefully I'll catch you guys on the flip. And I'm going to try to find some info. And I'm going to put it in the description box. Hopefully that'll answer some of the questions about Milwaukee's new safety glasses. Peace.